check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
And it hasn't been pretty for Pasig, but they've made amends, especially in their last 4 games. But William Bing starts things off with a free, nice side.
Whole, but individually, these guys are very talented. A lot of them have a lot of experience already here in the league. It was just a matter of getting it together on how they would perform as one unit, and it took different coming in. Coach Ogie having to take a step back. Let's see here, this was the foul on Chito Jaime. And going back to what I was saying,
Taking a free, missed 6 games, their last 6 games to close out their elimination round, including those 2 big wins, Javi, against Mindoro.
Chito Jaime with them for those 2 victories. This team, imagine being a young guy in this kind of situation. Obviously, it will definitely give you a lot of nervousness, but this guy, I don't think he's nervous coming into this game. I think he's game in almost a month.
Binasic lang ni Pachits dito.
Actually, more than a month. He's been out more than a month.
I think his last game was Tombre with another rebound. Sazon, this time off the dribble, able to elude 2 defenders.
First time they saw him, but he has really proven a lot of people wrong. Right now, we're seeing a player flourishing into what has been an all-star season para sa kanya.
4. Jaime, pass to Jacob Galicia, who puts it in.
That's a nice thing about this. The way that they play as a team is really impressive.
That's been their character ever since they joined the league. Always been the underdog, always finds a way, but they need to find a way of stopping the entire.
Talaga ang advantage dito ng Bataan sa laro na to. They have obvious height advantage. Lots of tall guys on this squad, and they're not just big men. They're big men who can actually dominate. They're big men who can operate inside for the risers. So lots of people to go to.
Up to Alfred Flores. Sazon using that Gabawan screen, takes the free and makes it.
He's one of the streakiest shooters here in the league.
8 early points. 8 of the 14 for the Bataan Risers. Susugod. Ito si Mark Pontuano who gets the friendly bounce.
The left hand from the right. That's a good take.
Yep, Jess Kilatan with a strong drive. Playing backcourt duties together with Alfred Flores. Something that they did so well, Javi, in that win against Binyan. Hubert Cani with a layup.
Usually really not acceptable, especially in a game of this magnitude.
Hubert Cani putting on the moves. Basket and 1.
Shiftiest guards here in the league. Look at that. Coming to a stop. And then that slight hesitation.
It took some time for him to find his rhythm.
Kasabayan ko lang naman to. And I feel like he has the tools.
Cani will not force it up. Instead, he goes down low to JL Capulong, who just took Jess Kilatan down from increasing the gap to double digits. And now they have a chance to cut this even further. Gatin with a daredevil drive, scores 2.
Is to beat ang BMEG at that time, and they won. Doon daw unang nagpakilala si El Granada at pinanganak.
Intriguing games in the PBA.
I would say one of the most iconic as well.
Yeah. Hubert Cani puts in the free. 10 nang lamang ng Bataan. I mean, that team, number 8 ka sila dun, no? And, it was a shootout. I remember JV Casio, Lassiter were still there. And now he's trying out of the play. Fast Break the Game brought to you by Extreme X Pop Personal Karaoke Speaker. Everyday karaoke.
If there's one guy who knows about resilience on this Bataan squad, the coach on this Bataan squad, ang dami ring potential to be someone like him.
And they probably have the most members in their coaching staff.
Yes.
I mean, Coach Mactan became part of this team. Like Mika mentioned to Patrice, some of terms of him coordinating their defensive principles, Javi, and nagpabalik siya.
That it would be a good idea for these guys to come back.
LGR, the official outfitter of the Mpbl. Bobby Darang putting the Jets on. receives the pass back from Tutoy Ramirez and fires, scores from downtown.
Huge three right there. Galing to see right here. Ramirez gives it back to his former collegiate foe. Two guys who have mixed it up together against each other in the collegiate ranks. Now playing beautiful music.
For Pasig City are two key shooters in Rocky Asidre and Jerome Garcia. Felix Corpus knocks down the fray. Shot by Manday to give the lead. Was such a gutsy one as we see Chris Xavier finally stop the... Chris Xavier straight away free. It's good.
A little bit late on the challenge there by...
Gives it up to Ives Sazon. 3-point shot will pop out. Chris Xavier there for the cleanup job.
So once again, your as well, aantayin mo pa ba na gumana yung shooting ng Pasig sa laro na to bago mo sila depensa na maayos?
Algin Gadindo with another daredevil drive, I should say. Another one.
And drives like this will only help the guys in blue sa laro na to actually have more open shooters of Pasig continuously launch from the outside with
30 left in the second period. Octobre lines it up. Another 3-point make, 41 Bataan Risers.
Conversely, if you're back, he was able to adjust, he was able to get himself used to the style of play and the physicality as well.
Nice pass.
Do you see two guards connecting and scoring inside?
Guard to guard passing there.
And all the other big guys were that Hubert Cani can do at wizardry with a basketball on full display. Getting it to
Free throws have been detrimental to say the least for Pasig.
missed layups, turnovers, missed shots from the outside dito sa ating postseason.
Hubert Cani, that three off the heel. The offensive rebounding will not drop in. Sazon still enough time. Hubert Cani in stride, lays it up and in. Entering the fray here, did not suit up in the first two quarters.
Ito si Josan Nimes, pero pag kondisyon na kondisyon, alam naman natin yung papayaan ng
Suit up.
Buga pa eh.
Yeah.
Kanila, although the effort is there always has been allowable open looks by this Pasig City defense and here maganda naging sagot ng Pasig City trying to get the old fast.
Got in, pushing it. Nice pass to Jacob Galicia who puts it up and in.
With base is a big help para sa Pasig City. This enables them opportunities to score without too much time off of the game clock.
Crossover, eluding Gadin, but too strong on that layup attempt. Jamil Gabawan snares that.
The hook easily defensively.
Oh, Robbie Darag with that slight hezzy, freezing Chito Jaime and able to lay it up and in. That three will bounce out though. Jerome Garcia, nice pass. Galicia in stride, puts it in. 9 points for Jacob Galicia here in the third. Chito Jaime will not connect on the three. Warlo Batak skies, and the flip shot will work.
City.
18 puntos ang lamang. Gabawan. Oh man, everything is falling today for the 1 Bataan Risers. Eskilatan. Pinasa kay Warlo Batak. Susugod si Warlo. And board. Gabawan. That time, the steal from Pasig. Chito Jaime able to use his size advantage and score over Tutoy Ramirez.
There's a little P with this, allowing the guys in blue a leeway of opportunity here to make some momentum on their side. Sabi ko nga kanina, they cannot afford.
Tutoy Ramirez to a cutting Jamil Gabawan. Counted plus the foul.
Halos lahat, everybody knows what to do and everybody is on the same page.
Batak lays it in.
It's impressive.
You can't help but notice the demeanor that they have.
Yes.
Alex Corpus continues to pile up the points. He scores and got fouled as well.
And again, I'd like to repeat, no, that they still cannot relax despite this 20-point lead because Pasig City was up to the final buzzer because you never know how Pasig can light it.
Hubert using that Mitchell minus pick. Ramirez baseline drive. Pasa palabas kay Hubert Cani. 6 seconds left.
A wonderful shot to end the quarter. So calm and collected in preparing himself for that basket. Talking about Hubert Cani, that was really unnecessary coming from Jesky Latan. And what Tutoy Ramirez did was just try to stand up for his teammate there. And then Mark Montuano also joining in. Look at Coach Mactan trying to tell Mitchell Minus, ka na makigulo dyan.
Technical foul on Pasig City number 5, Jesky Latan, for unsportsmanlike behavior. Technical foul on one Bataan Risers number 18, Tutoy Ramirez, for unsportsmanlike behavior. Technical foul on one Bataan Risers number 45, Mitchell Minus, for unsportsmanlike behavior. Technical foul on Pasig City number 10, Mark Montuano, for unsportsmanlike behavior. Technical foul on Chris Xavier for unsportsmanlike behavior. Fourth foul on Chris Xavier.
Okay. So 5 total technical fouls. 2 from Pasig, 3 from Bataan. So 1 each from Mark Montuano and Jesky Latan. And then Tutu Ramirez, Mitchell Minus, and Chris Xavier for Bataan, each tagged with the technical foul as well.
And that's why Pasig will have 1 technical free throw. The other 2 canceled themselves out.
Not force it. Guarded by Warlo Batak. Sazon rises for a fifth three-pointer from Ives Sazon.
You cannot go on
Face-up jumper again by Chito Jaime, pretty much automatic.
back-to-back hits practically from the same Pasig right now. Is can you generate some consecutive stops?
Ramirez lays it in, and a bonus free throw coming up after getting fouled.
He's a former teammate. Siyempre, fresh off the bench pa, malamig pa ang legs nito ni Gadin. Made the right decision right there to go downhill. But here, Chito Jaime, hand in the face, no problem.
Rebound nakuha ni Warlo Batak. Jaime, this time from beyond the arc, knocks that one down.
This, nung game nila in the regular season last May, Chito Jaime catching fire. But ito yung hindi nangyari. Gigil eh.
Yeah.
And that's not a good combination to have.
Oh man, Ives Sazon torching the nets. 6 dribble
Matchup.
So giving them an own dose of their medicine, but a steal. Algin Gatin going right at Robbie Darab and lays it up in it. Saka malaki yung lamang.
Yun na nga eh.
At looks like in Pangasinan, and judging from how those 2 matchups went, it's gonna be a barn burner. You saw Bataan be efficient as well around the rim.
I think it happened in the right time para sa kanya. He's still in his prime. Batang-bata pa ito si Jacob Galicia. The ability to embrace the spotlight without sacrificing yung kanyang composure on the court.
And Bataan will live to fight another way, and again another compelling pair of matchups in the South Division this time.
No doubt about it. Oh, I see Van Peña making a 3 here in Garb.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, Ives. Parang napapanood namin kanina yung first and second season na Ives Sazon. Meron kang 6 na tres ngayong araw na to. Kumusta ka pagkatapos ng laro ito?
Siyempre masaya. Pinagandaan ko tong laro na to eh. Ayaw ko namin sayangin yung chance namin sa play-in. So yun, continue lang sa hard work para sa playoffs, sana makapasok.
Pag-usapan mo, no, itong chance na to sa play-in, naaalala ko yung panahon sa season na to, napakahaba nun. Yung tuloy-tuloy yung talo nyo, no? Pero maraming nagbago, meron mga dumating na players, may mga dumating na coaches. Kumusta kayo? Kumusta yung nararamdaman mo chemistry kahit na ganito naka-late into the season?
Masaya, syempre, yung guidance ng management namin, lalo na si Boss Goody, sa Boss Luis, sa Attorney Gary, hindi sila nawala ng tiwala sa amin. So, sinuklian namin ng kanilang effort sa amin.